There's cafe every weeknights right here on Cool FM. Hope to see you soon on my cafe.
Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan. Ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
You didn't get to hear the OPP in the stream, but we did mention it in the OPP. But anyways, good evening and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is June 23rd.
It's time for us to cafe. And now here's the manager of the cafe, Asparagos Pass.
No need for that, Victor. No need for that. I already said hello. Anyways, all right. How are y'all doing, guys? Yes. How are y'all doing?
I don't have the queue. Okay. It's time for Asper's Cafe, Asparagos Pasok.
Yes, I get it. Yes, I get it. Dream card. Dream card. Listen, how are you? How are you? You don't need to repeat the introduction again, Dream card. No need to repeat. No need. No need
I cannot hear the audio though.
I mean, yeah, technical difficulties, but the show must go on, Dream card. All right, so today has been a busy day for me because I am currently doing the task for my sister's company, and you know what that means, ladies and gents. Yep, I am very busy right now, but I will still be doing my own show, of course, to give you the latest tech updates as we always do every Mondays and Tuesdays. All right. Oh yeah, and one more thing I forgot to mention is that on Wednesday, there is some VTuber drama which we are going to talk about that on Wednesday. So, yikes! And yes, it's related to Niji Sunji, which we will talk about that on Wednesday. Okay, now let's get into the Tech Cafe now. Let's begin with The Verge as we are heading over to right now. And no, I will not be doing Video Ninja because I have some work to do during commercial break. Okay, so let's see what do we have here, of course. And let me just put the background music rather. So give me a minute or so. We just do that here. There we go. And then I will go to work. Alright, there we go. I got the audio up and working now, so we should be up and going now. Alright, so now let's get into... Okay, let me check the chat here. Oh, okay. Dreamcar is not feeling well. So, yeah, get well soon, bro. Get well soon. Get well soon, Dreamcar. Get well soon.
Yeah, thank you, Asparagos.
Yes. Managed to check the Call FM stage chat, and it looks like you're not feeling well. So, yeah, get well soon, bro. Get well soon. Alright, now let's get into the Tech Cafe this time, and... Alright, well, Microsoft is blocking Google Chrome through its family safety feature. Jeez, I wonder what's going on with the Microsoft and Google feud right now. Let's get the screen share working. Alright, so here is the article coming from The Verge. And once again, Microsoft is blocking Google Chrome through its family safety feature. So earlier this month, Microsoft's family safety feature, primarily used by parents and schools as a set of parental controls and filters, started randomly blocking Google's Chrome browser from opening on Windows. The first reports surfaced on June 3rd, with some Chrome users noticing the browser kept closing or wouldn't open. Microsoft has introduced a bug into family safety that specifically targets the Chrome browser and prevents it from functioning on Windows. Our team has investigated these reports and determined the cause of this behavior. That is according to the Chrome support manager LT. For some users, Chrome is unable to run when Microsoft Family Safety is enabled. Other browsers like Firefox or Opera appear to be unaffected, and some users have even found that renaming Chrome.exe to Chrome1.exe works around this issue. Schools or parents who have enabled family safety as part of a Microsoft 365 subscription can also disable the filter in appropriate websites setting in family safety to get Chrome up and running again, but this does leave children able to access any website, which obviously you do not want your kids to be accessing any inappropriate websites. You know that. It's unclear when Microsoft will fix the issue, which has been ongoing for more than 2 weeks. We reached to Microsoft, that is, we as The Verge, reached out to Microsoft to comment on this problem earlier this week. But at the time of publication, the company hasn't responded. So, according to a Chromium engineer in a bug tracking thread that wrote on June 10th, we have not heard anything from Microsoft about a fix being rolled out. They have provided guidance to users who contact them about how to get Chrome working again, but I wouldn't think that would have a large effect. So, I have some guesses here what could be causing this problem. So, it's either that Microsoft mistakenly flagged Google Chrome as an inappropriate app. It could be that possibly, or Microsoft being Microsoft. It could be two guesses. So I want to ask my fellow co-host Dreamcar. So Dreamcar, do you think Microsoft is falsely flagging Google Chrome as an appropriate app, or do you think Microsoft is being Microsoft by blocking Google Chrome through its family safety feature? Do you think, Dreamcar? What do you think? No comment? Dreamcar? Okay, no comment from Dreamcar. Well, we will be reading the chat box through Cool FM Discord stage, as we will be taking a look at that right now. So, let's switch the sources here. And let's read one of your comments from our fellow Discord audience. John Mel said, honestly, about time that Google has done something that is good, and Truman seemed to agree. Is this the way to say Microsoft Edge is trying to heavily promote their platform by being family friendly at all? That is a very good question, Truman. Yes, this is a very good question. It could be that. Maybe Microsoft is really dragging users to use Google Chrome. Not Google Chrome, I mean Microsoft Edge, because as you all know by now that Microsoft loves to nag you to use their browser, which I'm not surprised at all. John Mel thinks that is Microsoft being Microsoft. Okay, so yeah, that is interesting to hear what audiences think about it so far. Alright, so now let's move on to the next one, and that is we will be loading up another tech article from The Verge. Let me just look for one right now. While I look for the article, shout out to one of the fellow Discord audience who are in the stage tonight. Yes, we have Truman and John Mel, who is currently tuning into my program Asphere's Cafe tonight. So thank you to both of you who are hanging out there to listen to my program. And if you guys don't know what Asphere's Cafe means, Basically, it is my program that I do every weekdays, Mondays to Thursdays, 6:30 p.m. and Fridays, 8 p.m. And for Mondays, Tuesdays, I cover technology news. Wednesdays, anime, pop culture news. Thursdays, gaming news, and Friday, random topics. And of course, Dream Car's own segments where he covers some Chinese knockoff electronics. Okay, so yes, and speaking of which, we are also live on TG1 Entertainment, TG1 Cool FM, and Fan-Made Archives via Cool FM Primetime, and of course, ASP Media's YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm still looking for it. I can't find which one is the right one for me to cover. I'm still looking, guys. Alright, well. Kelowna is launching a mobile phone service. And why are they doing this? And if you guys don't know what Kelowna means, basically it's a buy now, pay later service. Yes, it's basically a US operating company that is called Kelowna. And basically it's a very similar to Last Pay Later, as Pay Later here in the Philippines. And if you guys are familiar with how Pay Later business model works, if you know, you know how that works, right? So basically, you buy the product and you borrow the money from, let's say, shopping apps like Shopee, Lazada. You use their S Pay Later, Let's Pay Later, even TikTok Pay Later. So many buy now, pay later models. Services you get to use. I mean, you of course use it responsibly, because if you don't pay it, you're gonna be in the debt. So yeah. Now back to the article as we will be focusing right now. Let me just enlarge the Verge article right now. Let's do that right now. All right, here it is. This is coming from the Verge. Kelowna, the buy now pay later service. Again, mind you, that's the company behind the business model who does buy now pay later in the US. It's launching a mobile phone service. The $40 per month phone plan is launching in the US in the coming weeks, offering unlimited 5G data, calls, and text on AT&T's network, making it yet another MVNO in an increasingly crowded space. If you guys are unfamiliar, what is MVNOs, or mobile virtual network operators? Well, it's basically the companies that sell phone service on another carrier's network. So that's how it works. So, for example, they have become more popular in recent years and include brands in like Mint Mobile, Visible by Verizon, Cricket Wireless, Xfinity Mobile, and now the Trump organization's new phone service, which I think I have talked about this last week. Kelowna says its service is powered by Kids, a firm that's supposed to make it easier for companies to launch their own MVNOs. Users can sign up directly from the Kelowna app with no contracts or hidden fees. Customers can also transfer their phone number to the service or get a new one with instant eSIM activation. Physical SIM cards are supported. Kelowna's primary business is its buy now, pay later service, which lets customers split purchases into 4 separate payments, which is exactly how S Pay Later, Let's Pay Later, TikTok Pay Later works here in the Philippines. Same for Belize. A study from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau from early this year discovered that frequent BNPL users have more debt than people who don't use the services at all, while a recent survey from LendingTree found that 41% of BNPL users said they paid late in the past year. Last month, the Trump administration dropped the CFPB's plan to subject buy now, pay later companies to stricter rules. But with the launch of a mobile phone service, it's clear Kelowna wants to move beyond just offering BNPL, which again stands for buy now, pay later. On Wednesday, Kelowna CEO Sebastian Simiakowski, interesting name. I guess he's coming from Poland. Told CNBC that he wants the app to serve as a digital financial assistant that uses AI to detect when you're overpaying for services and offer you both a suggestion of a better price model, but also with a click, implement that and make it a reality. So honestly, this is no one was expecting that for that one buy now pay later company launching their own mobile service. No one was expecting that really. So, do you think Klarna launching their own mobile service is a good idea? Let's hear it from the chat. But Dreamcar, let's start with you. What do you think?
No comment.
No comment? Okay, then now let's move on to our Discord audience. What do they think about this upcoming mobile service for Klarna? Okay, so John Mel said, Klarna, what an interesting technology, but one question, is it have AI? Well, they did mention AI, so yes, they have AI technologies, because the phone looks like AI, the shape too. And Jermaine replied, the rating's quite interesting, thanks to how it ranges between 3 to 4 out of 5 stars. And John Mel said, yeah, it's like iPhone, but their own version. Well, this is pretty interesting take from John Mel, because again, they're not launching their own branded phones at the moment, but as far as we just read now, they're launching their own mobile phone service. I repeat, it's a career service rather. Okay, so I see Jumin has deleted their take. I'm not sure why, but I think Jumin is typing, so we'll just wait for him to type in the meantime. So, it's been a long day. I have a lot of tasks to do. I still have to, of course, settle with the spreadsheets of me sending the text messages to those who have confirmed the registration, of course, for my sister's company, the upcoming event. I will not be disclosing for privacy reasons, but of course, it's my task to send messages, which I still have to do work to do until my cutoff time is at 9 p.m. Okay, so Chumi has replied, has left a comment. Okay, so Chumi is asking, hang on, if it's a good deal though, is it like a discounted version or is it? No idea really, Chumi, no idea. Alright, let's see what John Mel has to say before we move on to the next one. Oh, sus. Huh? Oh, sus, huh? I see. So, let's just wait for Trudmain to... Not Trudmain, there we go. So, John Mel replied to Trudmain's take, yeah, if it's not discounted, people would not buy it. I see, guys, I see. Alright then, it is now 6:48. We'll be taking a commercial break for now, as I will be preparing my our own dinner, and then I will do my show while I will do my own task for my sister's company at the same time. God knows how long will that take. But anyways, we will be back with more cafe sessions right here on Asphere's Cafe. Our sponsors, Streamcar,
Asphere Circon, Kapinoy Coffee, Elex Karaoke, Dreamcast Pizza, and Melody Mart.
That's right, Dreamcar. With that, Asphere's Cafe, we'll be right back.
648 Fox.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by Anasparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience. And Dialect Karaoke. Ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan. You're listening to Cool FM.
Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide pa.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our great accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users. in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na! Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
New. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong overload onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama malalala, ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A. Dito na tayo sa Joy A Supermarket kung saan lahat ay mura at marami mga discount. Matthew Marchand Sardines only 12 pesos plus buy one take 3 pa. Durex condoms buy one get 6 for all flavors starts at 49 pesos. Buy one Frostbite ice cream and get our exclusive The N-Word song in CD. Sa supermarket namin ay Joy A. Joy A Supermarket, ang paboritong budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Does a credit card earn you free miles on everyday expenses? Does a credit card allow you to fly for free to international destinations? Does your credit card have all the aforementioned, but with a waived annual fee for the first 3 years? You wouldn't have to worry while answering those questions anymore. Introducing the CFV Filipino Jet Crossworld Credit Card, the only card in the Philippines that not only earns you miles the fastest way for only 45 pesos per mile, but has also no annual fee for the first 3 years. Earning free flights had never been easier. Apply now at your nearest CFV branch or apply online via the CFV online banking app. Only from CFV. Express the freedom of banking. CFV is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. CFV is a proud member of Crosslink. CFV. Express the freedom of banking. Member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Are you looking for a place to cool yourself down? Do you wish to find refresher that pops? Then go visit Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop. Located in the city of Taguig, Soda Pop brings you an alternative to those average milk tea shops that's too expensive. They have a wide variety of flavors including strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, to name a few. They also have 2 sizes to choose from, perfect for every scenario. Whether you can drink and chill at home or bond with your friends. Soda Pop is here to stay. Price starts at 39 pesos SRP, so you don't need to worry about your pockets going empty. So, choose Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration.
Big time hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti.
Versus previous formulation. Big time hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti. Mas marami na ang bibili. Pipilahan ang paninda. Mapa-hot silog, on stick o sandwich pa. Sa Big Time, big sa lasa, big sa kita.
Big time hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti. Big time hotdog.
Big sa lasa, big sa kita. Big Time!
CDO.
Dumarami na ang gumagaling sa Sid Panyawan Herbal Capsule. Ako po si Antonio de la Cruz from Northern Cotabato. Dati po sumakit yung likod ko pero ngayon gumaling na dahil sa Sid Panyawan.
Ako po si Kin. At dati po sumakit po aking tiyan at likod at ulo. Ayun, ininom ko yung Herbal Capsule. Pagkatapos bigla ako gumaling. Ay bay, natuwa ang aking misis.
Mabibili sa lahat ng drugstores nationwide.
Coke at Pito, mapapakoke ka sa sarap. Ang sarap na Coke at Pito. Mapapakoke ka sa sarap.
Pag 40s ka na, may high cholesterol o diabetes, maaaring magkulang sa B vitamins. Para may tulong panlaban, payo ni Doc, Vanular, with proper diet and a healthy lifestyle.
Vitamin B complex is the generic name of Vanular. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
We now return to the couple.
Alright, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 3 minutes before 7 p.m. And to those who are watching from TVH Network this morning, a fellow good morning, and I hope you're having a fantastic morning. So, okay, so now let's move on to the next one from The Verge, and let me just get the audio to work again. Yeah, I'm here, Dream. Yes, I can hear you, Dream Car. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let me just look for one before we continue. Okay, well, this is interesting. Netflix will air traditional TV channels inside its app in France. Well. If you recall that Netflix refused to add free-to-air Russian channels in Russia at that time, they actually refused to comply with the Russian government to our directive to add Russian TV channels in Netflix in Russia. And now it looks like in France, Netflix will be adding its traditional TV channels in France to their Netflix account. So that makes me wondering, why is Netflix doing this? So let's get into that right now, and we will be closing the chat box in the meantime so we can focus on the article. Alright, here it is, guys. Again, this is coming from The Verge. Starting in summer 2026, Netflix subscribers in France will be able to watch commercially broadcast TV content without ever having to leave the service. The streaming giant has announced a distribution deal with French media company TF1 Group to make TF1's free-to-air live TV channels and on-demand TF1 Plus streaming content available to French Netflix users as part of their existing subscription plan. Netflix CEO Greg Peters said in a statement, "This is a first-of-its-kind partnership that plays to our strengths of giving audience the best entertainment alongside the best discovery experience. By teaming up with France's leading broadcaster, We will provide French consumers with even more reasons to come to Netflix every day and to stay with us for all their entertainment. The Courage deal will enable French Netflix subscribers to watch major live sports matches, scripted dramas like Rosalie and Erica, soap operas such as Demain Nous Appartenant, and unscripted shows like Divorce. Financial details were not disclosed, but for Netflix, this deal may also contribute towards a legal requirement to invest a portion of its French revenue into French language content. Netflix started experimenting with a linear-style TV feature in France in 2020 called Direct that broadcasts a program schedule of shows, but the TF1 partnership is the first deal to host channels from a third-party network. The partnership could be compared to Netflix being granted the output for CBS in the US or ITV in the UK. It's significant because the TF1 network holds around 24% of the French linear TV market, higher than the domestic US market share for NBC, CBS, ABC, or Fox. As more consumers switch from the traditional TV to streaming on-demand content, the Netflix TF1 partnership could pave the way for similar deals to help struggling Netflix bolster their audiences by piggybacking off the very streaming services that viewers are jumping to. So, in the announcement, TF1 Group CEO Rodolphe Belmore said, as viewing habits shift toward an on-demand consumption and audience fragmentation increases, this unprecedented alliance will enable our premium content to reach unpropelled audience and unlock new reach for advertisers within an ecosystem that perfectly complements our TF1 Plus platform. So, Chad, do you think this is a good idea? Netflix adding linear French free-to-air channels in their streaming platform? Do you think it's a good idea? We'll see from the audience and DreamCon.
It might be interesting because cable TV or analog or digital TV on some networks are a little bit obsolete. But for TF1, of course, or TF1 because it's in French, it's a very interesting partnership to them. So it's a good it's a good add-on for Netflix, though.
Meanwhile, I've said here in the chat that Netflix airing Philippine TV channels when, which is my question for this story. And John Mills said they are in the talks currently according to the leaks. Any sources? Any sources?
All right. So, True May said, Francis, what? John Lowe also pointed out that TF1 is also the home of Miraculous Ladybug. You are correct, yes. Miraculous Ladybug is, TF1 is the home of Miraculous Ladybug in France, while Disney Channel holds international rights to the show. And also other French shows and French sports. And also John Lowe said it's like Netflix is smelling the money right now. And John Mel replied to Mark, they're in the talks according to leaks. Do you have any sources to prove that, actually? Because we wouldn't know if Netflix is really adding Philippine TV or Philippine free-to-air channels to their platform. Well, if it does happen, well, we could see some use of Netflix becoming more useful, and maybe this may move some audiences away, but if they do introduce Philippine free-to-air TV channels right now, it could be at any time by now Netflix could introduce the ad-supported plan here in the Philippines. Well, I don't know, but yeah. And John Mel said it's a good financial business, and I do agree with what he said here. So yeah, ladies and gents, so that is Netflix adding the TF1 channels to their platform in France. Again, you can expect them to show up starting next year. That is around summer 2026. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Now, you all have heard this news before, and yes, Meta is making all Facebook videos reels. Ladies and gents, reels. So, it's going to turn your landscape format into the portrait video format. And I know you're gonna be like, hey, don't do that. Why are you doing this, Facebook? What the frick? So Meta sees this trend as moving forward, and also I have seen DJ Sen having his own take before, and I will find his take in a bit, but let's read this as to why Meta is turning all of the Facebook videos into Reels. Yes, some people are gonna like this change, some people don't. Meta is making a change to how sharing videos works on Facebook. Right now, you can share videos as a video from the post composer or as a reel, and both have different sharing workflows. In the coming months, however, all videos on Facebook will be shared as reels, according to a blog post. Facebook remains a home for all types of videos, short, long, and live, Meta says. We will gradually roll out these changes globally to profiles and pages over the coming months to help you create, share, and discover reels more easily on Facebook. And now, this is interesting change, and people are going to say, oh, this is a good change. Well, some people may not like this change. Some people may not like this change at all, which I do understand. But I do find this change to be good. So at least they're going to remove the length restrictions in favor of turning long form videos into reels. So Meta also plans to remove the length restrictions for reels on Facebook right now. Right now they're limited to being 90 seconds long per page. Additionally, Meta will rename the video tab to be the Reels tab. We still value a variety of topics and lengths on Facebook, and this update won't change what videos we recommend to you. I highly doubt, because they have a different recommendation system, so I will have my doubts on that, which are personalized based on your interest, the company says. The key use the Facebook videos follow Mark Zuckerberg saying this year that he wanted to make Facebook way more culturally influential than it is today, and to get back to some OG Facebook. Good luck with that. The company introduced a new full-screen mobile video player for Facebook last year. Meta has also pushed Reels in the big way on Instagram, which I do see the point on why Instagram Reels is a hit for Meta. And as of January, Reels on the platform can be up to 3 minutes long. So, now, do you think Meta is making a good change on turning all long form videos into Reels? Or do you think Meta should have stick with the separate sections instead, like separating Facebook video and Reels? What do you guys think? Let's hear it from Dreamcar, Mark Morales, and the chat. Let's start with both Dreamcar and Mark Morales. Go ahead, Dreamcar and Mark Morales.
First of all, what the frick, Meta and Zuckerberg? What the frick? And that's my only comment. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mark Morales. How about you, Dreamcar? Dreamcar. All right, so I think Dreamcar is busy, so we will get back to him later. Right, so let's read what do they have to say, and we see some comments related to this topic. So let's start from Jume. Wow, the once landscape video will become TikTok look. I mean, it's cool, but if they're gonna TikTokify their app, it's gonna be like they're already once US banned, but it's TikTok again when the time comes. Culturally influential, huh? It's more like making the attention span decrease even more. And I sadly have to agree with what he said, because again, short form videos have proven to make your attention span way less, and this is one concerning aspect if you are not careful on how you watch your short form videos. And this is why, as a person, as a young adult person, being myself, I do not watch YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or TikTok in general because again, I do not watch short form content. Maybe it's just me, but I do not like the idea of watching short form content because, you know, the potential dangers, the potential issues, the potential problems. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. And here's one more take. One more take. Videos. Here's my take here. Another take. If you're gonna make Facebook videos as a reel, you cannot rotate it, or maybe, but we don't know.
I
If you
see.
want it full screen.
You're right. All right,
Hello,
Dave Card,
hello.
you're here now. So I want to hear your thoughts on this on Meta turning the existing Facebook long form videos into reels. Do you have any thoughts about that you would like to say?
Well, in my opinion, of course, there are now only, of course, from landscape to portrait, and then for this one, well, good luck on making the videos though, because yep, there's
Okay.
now what do you call it, limitations now. So for the quality wise, that's not a good sign.
You're right, Dreamcar. It's not a good sign indeed because again, there are so many potential problems that no one knows what's gonna happen. All right. So let's bring up the comment. What DJ Sen has to say. I think he already made a comment prior to this broadcast of Asper's Coffee, and this was made last June 18th. That was last week. So let me just bring up the. Let me just bring up the window capture, and hopefully we can show it to you live. And we will be zooming it in right here. So let's read the comments. What DJ San has to say. Here we go. So this is what DJ San replied to Steven, and we're going to see what Steven has to say about the Meta turning all existing long form videos into reels. So let's read what Steven has to say in the chat at that time. Not all content creators can agree with the reels portrait format. This is a bummer, especially for a long form, na landscape long. And then here is from TJ Sack. Too bad. The Reels format is generally and universally accepted by the people. You have to go with the flow to stay relevant. Unfortunately, this is where we're heading. Welcome to the unavoidable truth. Enjoy your stay. And then we're not done yet. Steven has pointed out to what TJ said. Unless you're a desktop user where formal long forms matter, this is where these trends clash. Take for example, wedding debut SEDs. You see the point, right? You see you get the point. What DJ Sen said, right?
Yep.
You agree, everyone? You agree, everyone?
Yep.
There you go, guys. There you go. So yeah, that is the Meta turning all existing long form videos into reels, and I can already tell it's gonna backfire. No, whether you're gonna like it or not. All right, it is now 7:13 in the evening as we will return with more conversations right here on Asphere Coming. And coming up after the break, Dream Car will be covering the weekly results from GSM Masters Market. And unfortunately, I will not be available because I need to go work on the task for my sister's company. With that, our sponsors.
Simcars Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Asper's Aircon, Elex Karaoke, and of course, Melody Mart as Asper's Cafe will return after this word, 7:14.
That's right. We will be right back.
See ya.
This program is brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars frozen pizza in supermarkets near you. Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee from FBS Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. And TLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone. Making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na. Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. We make the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars frozen pizza are also available in supermarkets near
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars frozen pizza in supermarkets near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron din tayong overload onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
Dito na tayo sa Joray, kung saan lahat ay okay. Sa Joray, lahat ito ay super mura, lahat pang mapaganda dito sa Joray. Napatunayan na ng bayan, wala nang ang iba. Quality shopping ang aming dala. Mapapa-Joray talaga kayo, ang supermarket namin ay Joray.
Joray Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia.
Does your credit card earn you free miles on any expenses? Does your credit card allow you to fly for free to international destinations? Does your credit card have all the aforementioned, but with a waive annual fee for the first 3 years?
you would have to worry while answering those questions anymore. Introducing the CFV Filipino Jet Cross World Credit Card, the only card in the Philippines that not only earns you miles the fastest way for only 45 pesos per mile, but has also annual fee for 30 years. Earning free flights had never been easier. Apply now at your nearest CFV branch or apply online via the CFV online banking app. Only from CFV. Express the freedom of banking. CFV is regulated by Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. CFV is a proud member of Crosslink. CFV. Express the freedom of banking. A member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Are you looking for a place to cool yourself down? Do you wish to find refresher that pops? Then go visit Soda Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop. Located in the city of Taguig, Soda Pop brings you an alternative to those average milk tea shops that's too expensive. They have a wide variety of flavors including strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, to name a few. They also have 2 sizes to choose from, perfect for every scenario. Whether you can drink and chill at home or bond with your friends, Soda Pop is here to stay. Price starts at 39 pesos SRP, so you don't need to worry about your pockets going empty. So, choose Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration.
Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa big time cheese ang sarap ng benta. Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, sa big time cheese ang sarap ng benta.
Pag big time na negosyo ang hanap mo, big time cheese dapat ang gamit mo. Ang cheese sticks, burger, and toppings. Sa big time cheese, kikita ka.
Big time sa kita, big time sa lasa, wag sa negosyo pag big time ka.
Big sa lasa, big sa kita, big time
CDO.
Ang kanlungan noon ni Tandang Sora para sa libu-libong katipunero ay isang ganap na lugar ng mga bayani ng ating buhay. Kasama mo ang himlayang Pilipino, laging handa baunin ang alaala ng iyong mga mahal sa buhay. Ang himlayang Pilipino ay naghahatid ng mga affordable na libingan hanggang sa mas magagarang mga mausoleo para sa mga pribadong pagdidilay. Bukas din ang tahanan ng alaala para sa iyong pangangailangang pagpupugay mula sa chapel rentals hanggang sa cremation. Para sa mga karagdagang impormasyon, maaari kayong tumawag o mag-text sa 0968-896-4850. Pumunta sa himlayangpilipino.org o sa aming Facebook, Himlayang Pilipino Incorporated, at Instagram, HPI Memorial Park.
Para po. Nanghihina? Dugo mo to. Baka anemic ka. You need the help of 60 milligrams of iron from Hemarate FA. Para Hemarite. Right dose. Kaya recommended for Filipinos per DOH-AO number 2010-0010 with proper diet and exercise.
Para po!
Hemarate FA. The blood vitamin.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Iron pyridoxine, vitamin B6, cyanocobalamin, vitamin B12, folic acid is the generic name of Hemarate FA. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Uulit-ulitin. Dunkin, palaging pasalubong ng bayan.
Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
We now return to Asphere, Dream Cars and Dream Cars stuff.
Lamaw.
Hey, myself, wait, no!
Oops.
Oh, knock it off, Dream Car, knock it off. This is not Dream Car style play. It's more like filling in for me, alright? Anyways, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:25 p.m. And now it is time for the weekly poll results and smartphone news from Dream Car. Again, this is not Dream Car's Cafe. Knock it off. So yeah, now.
It's a
Okay, wait,
it's a
Dream Car, I
typo.
have to know what.
It's a
See you later.
typo, okay? Alright, forget it. Say. Wait.
Skip dum 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 bam bigi bambu kabadabadu patu cikita karu cak cak pup cak tu tabarabari bum. Yeah, I'm scatting live. Scatting cafe. Bruh. Anyways, oh look at the cars. Damn, bodega ni dream car. Where's the goods? Where's the goods?
Ang bagal.
GSM Arena weekly poll results. Okay, here we go.
Right. Okay. Weekly poll. Of course. Yep.
Yep. 640 said both look great. So I like the new features, but not the new.
Alright,
UI.
both look great. 640. It's 18.6. I like the new feature. 678. 19.7. I like the new UI, but wanted more features. 342. 9.9. Neither the UI nor the new features are good enough. 1055, and that's overall 30.6. I don't know. I want to try it first. 434. 12.6. I don't care about UI. 4.9168. That will be above 129.
So the highest is that 1055. Neither the UI or ano.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait a minute, if you rather have Pura 80 Ultra or one of the other three. So, okay, so let's continue our Asphere's Cafe. I was meant to say Dream Cars Pizza but failed miserably, okay?
Oh.
Huawei has not detailed plans for global rollout for the new...
Pause, Dream Car. So Jermaine's gonna go now, so yeah. He said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead, gonna fix some technical stuff in the house. Thanks for the time. You're welcome, Jermaine. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I really appreciate you for coming by to my coffee tonight. So yeah, see you next time, or see you on Wednesday, yeah. See you, Jermaine. Take care. Alright, back to you, Dream Car.
So, I forgot I was going to say Dream Cars Pizza again. Huawei has not detailed plans for global rollout for the new PR80 series, but given that the PR70 models are available in places like Europe, Indonesia, and others, I can imagine that the new generation will be only available only in China. So, assuming the PR80 phones are available in EU soon. Well, here are the following: PR80, 80 Pro, 80 Pro Plus, and 80 Ultra. They're just the but take a look at the notch on the camera phones. Notice that difference?
Yes. Wait a minute.
Here's the 80, 80 Pro. Wait, there's no difference unless the camera are.
Yep.
80 Pro, Pro Plus. I can still see the camera there. But the difference is the camera. Here are the following. Yes, maybe it depends on reviews. No, for the following, not at this price, not we got Google services. Another Pura 80 model. There are better flagships out there, none of the above. Same here at the following for the Pro, but the other here with the Pura 80 Pro. For the other one, same here. So here are the following. 8,500 Chinese yuan. 2002, in which for the basic 12 to 56 config, the other one will be 56,055 for the 12 and there's also 12 1 tera. How much does it cost? 64.63. Now let's see here for the 80 Pro Plus for the same config. 64.63 as well. But for the 12 1 tera will be 72.71. 72. Now for the 16 1 tera. Hold on. Nah, they're yapping so bad. Yes. Two of them are 16 and 1 tera. That should be 16 and 2 teras, I think, for this one.
Interesting.
I think they made the table wrong. It should be 16.2 instead of 16.1. Oops, I think Jesse Marina messed up.
Whoops. They're bad. By the way, it's 7:31. I think we have maybe got a little
We
more
have to wrap it
time.
up now for our fellow TVH Network viewers this morning. So that is all for the cafe tonight. Thank you very much. Not tonight. So that is all for the cafe this morning. Thank you very much, TVH Network viewers, for stopping with our cafe this morning. We will return tomorrow at the same time slot right here on TVH. This has been Asphere's Coffee this morning, and we will be back again tomorrow with the Tech Cafe once again. I am Cairo.
Dream Car and Mark Corrales, naka-face ng close for TVH. See you next time.
See you tomorrow. With that, see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye, TVH. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Show is produced by TJ Entertainment in association with Us Media. And so
Yes,
back with the cafe session. All right. They messed this up. It's supposed to be 16.2, not 16.1. They have the same one. They have the same config. And yes, the difference between the Ultra is 80,43. Yes, 80,000 for this one, while this one is holy 88,88. Comparing this one, 88,088. Just double check. Yep. On that one will be
inflation.
Supposed to be like 6K at that time, 7. But when it goes to 2018, so 826. Oof. Yep. Inflation. If you don't know what to do right now, yes, I'm not nasa bodega for a while, and I'm still doing joggers thing. So expect that next Saturday. Aside from all of that, asparagus, here are the results for the iOS 26.
Yeah, the choice that has most many totals has been neither the UI nor the new features are good enough. It has totaled over 1,055.
All right, to our viewers sa comment section, what do you expect? Especially dito, aside from all of that, si Hoshi!
Pareng Hoshi! Mr. Hoshi!
What do you have?
All right, Hoshi Konimi is in the Discord stage tonight. Good evening.
Balls. What's up, Asphere's Cafe?
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, I'm working on sending confirmation messages right now to our fellow registered members who will be participating in the event on June 28th. So I have to get it done by tonight before 9 p.m. cutoff time. So yeah. Dream Car, back to you. I have to work. Alright, you're back.
Okay, what do you think about the iOS 26 and the liquid glass? Here are the results from the previous poll. What do you expect, Hosh?
Okay, so in my opinion, liquid glass kind of reminds me back on the 2000s. Specifically, during the time where Frutiger Aero is a sensational trend, considered trend in the internet or in the technology community rather. Uh, does anyone here know about Windows Vista or Windows XP?
Windows 7 probably.
Yeah,
Womp
also
womp
Windows 7.
infinite.
Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows XP. The Windows operating system during the 2000s. That the iOS glass feature kind of reminds me of back to what Windows operating system looks like in the 2000s. So it's kind of nostalgic, honestly. But
This reminds me of Windows
but
7 though for that one. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm glad that Apple is now reinventing the liquid glass that has been existed during the 2000s. So yeah, that's all I can say. Back to you, Dream Car.
Thank you, Hoshi. And now let's continue of course, our smartphone news for this edition. Right.
Smartphones mean squircles.
Yes, the question is, what do you think about this one, Corrales? Is this a squircle or a squircle screen?
A squircle flipped one.
Yep, it's the Mix Flip 2 from the Microsoft Xiaomi with their sponsorship, not a sponsorship, but their provider for the camera is the lens. It's from Leica.
Nice.
And yes, this is also included here are the following with the Pad 7s Pro. Does this remind me of iPhone as well, Lamau?
Real. It looks like an iPhone.
It's an iPad hybrid, Lamau.
Real.
They're planning to expect that they're now planning to the event for the 26th. Thursday, they will announce the Flip 2 and the 7s Pro alongside with the following the U7. I'm going to of course expect that one tomorrow for the EV news at Tuesday. As well as the following, the Redmi K80 Ultra, Redmi K-Pad, Xiaomi's AI glasses, Open Earphones Pro, the Mi Band 10, and the Watch S441. So that's from Xiaomi. Meanwhile, the 6 and the Fold 7 of Galaxy Z Fold. So according here that the recent leaks and rumors that compared from them and of course coming from our Korean friend, the Sinza Macorales, out of context.
Yep. I hope that's incorrect. Nah. Nah.
Look at this. Does it rhyme to you now?
Musisna. Nice.
It's Musinsa.
The Sinza.
Remember the big search?
Yep.
The Zinza, and we have that one as well. And according to Musinsa Zinza, here's a comparison to Z Fold 6 and 7.
He has bigger cameras.
Yeah, the camera still the indent there. But
Samsung copying Nokia is just wild.
Nah, DJ said. Nah. He came back at the cafe. He came back at the cafe. He had an appearance. Ain't no way.
Wow, kami appearance from DJ Sen. That's nice. So Z Fold right there at the side. That's more block. The design is very block. Z Fold 7 on the other hand is a more thinner side. Now let's see here at the bottom side. We could see. Is this a SIM tray? I think. No or not. I think it's not a SIM tray, but yes. It's thinner by comparison. What do you think? What do you think by the comparison we see here? 6, then 7.
No reaction, but it became wider than wide TV by TCP.
Hoy. All right. Now here are the. Okay, now I forgot that the SIM tray is on the side as well. So C Fold 6 on the other side, then C Fold 7 with the camera indent at the side as well. So you can see that it's much more thinner than the expected phones. Oh, okay. Yes, I think Z Fold 7 is a little bit bigger than the 6.
Bigger
Comparing
and
to its
wider.
size. Compared to its size, it looks like this. The other side from the Z Fold 7 is more larger. Let's oh boy. This was Fold 7's long lost brother, the Fold 6. They're complete fold now. And yes, meanwhile, here are the storage options for the Fold 7. 256 gig, 512 gig, and 1 tera. Comes with Blue Shadow and Jet Black. And the SoC, of course, Snapdragon 8 Elite. So that's coming from the Mosinsa Arena. Alright. Alright. Alright, if you don't know, we also heard about this one last Asphere's Cafe. I think Asparagus knows about this, the Trap Mobile. And according here, of course, Donald Jr. and Eric had announced that they have their NVNO. And of course, they called it the 47 plan for 4745. How much does it cost though? 4745 for a phone. 3K. 3K. That includes only talk, text, and data with no contracts and no credit check. Oh, so by doing the math, 4745 that to 12 months, it will be 569.4. You're going to pay for 1 year will be around 32,000. Oh, okay. And of course, they include here, they call it the T1 for the Trump Mobile. And of course, they're also were meant to be colored gold. And by sheer coincidence, it looks like iPhone on the back, but a Xiaomi. But Xiaomi at the front. And of course, comparing there with the T1 will be at around 499. How much does it cost there? 30K, okay. This coming in August or September, the website will allegedly proudly designed and built in the US. So that might be interesting. Dang it. Here we go again. Infinix Smart 10. Corrales, if you're here, you might be expected that one. Launched by their Smart 10 series with D devices, the 10, 10 Plus, and the 10 HD. With entry level, and that's why I don't like Infinix entry level specs are entry level. DTS tuned loudspeakers, several flashy color options with 6.67 inch IPS LCDs with HD resolution. And of course, the HD meanwhile has a 90 Hz. And I hate to say this, yes, Infinix loves to poke fun at volumes 300%. I don't like it. Right, and one more thing before we're going to have a commercial break is... Where do we got? Wait, I forgot where am I now. No, I've done this one. Have you heard of the Honor Magic V2? Well, they have it now. Interesting. It's an AI image. Honor. It's impressively thin compared by the size of the cameras. But when you zoom it a bit, you also have here. Yep, you can fold it. And according here that it's foldable. Here the teams. Wait, we're not on commercial break. And you also have the camera there. And it's using the Magic V5. And are the following are 50 megapixel camera. We got IP68, IP69, NFC. And of course, it's 7.95 inch for the screen display. And of course, it's a 8.8 millimeter stick. So that's very interesting. 200 megapixel sensor, of course. And of course, they will be unveiled next week. So stay tuned for that on the following episodes of Asphere's Cafe. And of course, it's 7:46 as I'm continue here with more of our sessions with our sponsors Asphere Circon, Dream Cars Pizza, Pinoy Coffee, Dilex Karaoke, and Melody Mart as Asphere's Cafe will return after these words. 7:46, we'll be right back.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Pinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Pinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience. And DLX Karaoke. Ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Ang mas masarap na pizza ay andito na. Dream Cars Pizza, the finest pizza in the Philippines. Rich sauce, crispy crust, smooth creamy cheese, maraming toppings to choose from. And not only that, may frozen pizza rin sila. Take your pizza on the go. Dream Cars Pizza. Eat the pizza the Dream Cars way.
For deliveries, call 141-9191. That's 141-9191.
Dream Cars Frozen Pizza are also available in supermarkets near
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong overload onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. From FES Manufacturing Corporation. Does a credit card earn you free miles on everyday expenses? Does a credit card allow you to fly for free to international destinations? Does your credit card have all the aforementioned, but with a waive annual fee for the first 3 years? You wouldn't have to worry while answering those questions anymore. Introducing the CFV Filipino Jet Cross World Credit Card, the only card in the Philippines that not only earns you miles the fastest way for only 45 pesos per mile, but has also no annual fee for the first 3 years. Earning free flights had never been easier. Apply at your CFV branch or apply online via the CFV online banking app. Only from CFV. Express the freedom of banking. CFV is regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. CFV is a proud member of Crosslink. CFV. Express the freedom of banking. A member of Crosslink and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A. Dito na tayo sa Joy A Supermarket kung saan lahat ay mura at maraming mga discount. Matthew Margarine Soybeans only 12 pesos plus buy one take 3 pa. Durex condoms buy one get 6 for all flavors starts at 49 pesos. Buy one Frostbite ice cream and get our exclusive The N-Word song in CD. Sa supermarket namin ay Joy A. Joy A Supermarket, ang paboritong budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia.
Big Time Hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti.
Versus previous formulation. Big Time Hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti, mas marami na ang bibili. Pipilahan ang paninda. Mapahot silog. Sa Big Time, big sa lasa, big sa kita.
Big Time Hotdog, mas pinasarap, mas pinamiti. Big Time Hotdog.
Big sa lasa, big sa kita. Big Time!
CDO.
Are you looking for a place to cool yourself down? Do you wish to find a refresher that pops? Then go visit Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop. Located in the city of Taguig, Soda Pop brings you an alternative to those average milk tea shops that's too expensive. They have a wide variety of flavors including strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, to name a few. They all have two sides to choose from, perfect for every scenario. Whether you can drink and chill at home or bond with your friends, Soda Pop is here to stay. Price starts at 39 pesos SRP, so you don't need to worry about your pockets going empty. So, choose Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration.
Let's use our energy the right way. Here are your energy efficiency quick tips for the day. Did you know that a leaky faucet can waste 100 gallons per day? Discover how simple changes can lead to big savings while preserving our most precious resource. 1. Fix those leaks. Stay vigilant and repair leaks promptly to prevent unnecessary waste of water. 2. Time your showers. Make showers more efficient by keeping them short. 3. Capture rainwater. Consider collecting rainwater for outdoor use. Use this free and natural resource to water your plants in the garden, reducing your reliance on treated water. Make every drop counts.
Magkasama tayo para sa maginhawang bukas ng bagong Pilipinas.
You have the power.
Energy efficiency starts with you. This is a public service announcement from the Department of Energy and the station.
And we're back. No sign Asparagus. I don't know. Asparagus, we cannot hear you.
Asparagus, are you there?
Well, no sign Discord from Asparagus. That's not a good sign.
Oh,
well,
there's no Asparagus.
So, by continue.
Hey, Gringo, you do realize I have work, right? Why do you not realize that I have work? And you said that I'm not here. I am here. That's why you can hear the background music. Dreamcar, yeah, you take over because I have to get it done before 9 p.m. I have to meet the deadline. All right.
All right.
I will be the one to. By the way, guys, I will be the one to do the closing while Dreamcar continues to do the smart photos. So yeah. Again, my voice mod died out of nowhere, and I saw the unexpected error. So yeah, I'm using my normal microphone right now. That's why you can hear me a little bit with. Sorry, you can hear me with no filter. So yeah. All right, back to you, Dreamcar.
Alright, okay. Alright. So here with Hoshi this time with this time.
Alrighty.
Remember we got the AI thing right? Well, in India, we got the so-called AI smartphone. And of course, not by Realme, but their former CEO of Realme, Madhav Sheth from India, that they will build for July as a part of the next quantum shift technology, and signed in India, built in India. So this is based on their AI Plus Nova 2 5G. Him. So, no. According to Madhav Sheth, that he, what it looks like, next Q. So, every revolution science and idea, this is ours. Another one here. Access to innovation for every Indian. Security first mindset. Powerful, protected, yours. Privacy centric, trustworthy, efficient. Interesting. That's him. And said here, we believe in security by design, not as an afterthought. Confidence fades, but the trust must last forever. Wise words.
Wow.
Alright, this is very interesting. AI Plus is one of their, of course, their main focus is about their privacy and security aspects. And of course, they said there is an auditable privacy policy aligned with governed by Indian law. And of course, that all user data is stored within India is on MateY approved users servers hosted by Google Cloud. Interesting. And of course, they will be sold by Flipkart, which is either which is the online e-commerce brand Flipkart. And that's an interesting appearance here for this cafe. AI Plus. That's interesting. We have. Let me search for news for now. Let's go to 9 to 5 Google. For Google News for now. The latest. Home creator has edge-to-edge Android 16 bug on Intel. And yes, the Android 16 are having edge-to-edge issues with the root creator and editor right there. While using the tray button navigation, the remove action appears, and it has the save. Happens as a save button. It just picks above. So oof. So that can be seen. Yep. That's the biggest flaw on Pixel. Look at this. How do you save this? Oof. And hopefully that will be available for the next update to remove this one. So we're going to place it a little bit further right there. That's what I'm going to expect. So Asparagus, I think exactly 8 p.m. now. I don't know, I cannot still hear Asparagus.
I can hear, but it's on low volume. Low volume.
Special shout out to Tremaine who has been lurking in my cafe. So thank you so much, Tremaine. And yes, he will be a guest host.
Okay. And I'm Dreamcast mostly. Also, of course.
Sorry. With that, we will be back again. Sorry, guys. Okay. With that, we will be back again. Tomorrow, of course, where we will continue to do the Tech Cafe sessions right here on Asphere's Cafe. Till then, this has been Asphere's Cafe. I am Kyle.
I'm Dreamcar together with Hoshi Konimi. The cafe is now closed.
With that, and the next program will be 1 hour music constipation before Bayan Quattro at 9. Yep, that is all from me. We'll see you tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of the night and good evening. Goodbye for now, guys. Goodbye.
Asphere's Cafe is produced by Video and Entertainment in association with As Media. Dreamcar speaking.
Bye-bye.